All right, we're back. Due to a little hiccup with the crowdcast, we're now on YouTube, and I hope everybody has followed us from crowdcast over. We're ready for the industry vendor keynote, and we have speakers from Microsoft, Fujitsu, IBM, Oracle, and Payara. So enjoy their talk.
Hello, everyone. Hopefully, we haven't lost all of you. I know there's a little bit of technical glitch. I'm going to try to keep it really short since we're running a little bit behind schedule. So I'll get right down to it and cut as much as of my part as I possibly can while still keeping it meaningful. So briefly, I'm Reza. I'm from Microsoft. I'm Principal Program Manager for Java on Azure. I'm the Microsoft representative for the Jakarta working group, and obviously very happy to be here. Today, what I'm going to be doing is showing you something called JBoss API on Azure App Service, as you can see from the title here. Hopefully, you've heard of it before. If you haven't, basically, it is a PaaS. PaaS meaning that everything is running for you on the cloud, and JBoss API version is ready up and ready for you in the cloud with just a few point and clicks. And then all you really do to use the platform is just go ahead and deploy your application. I'll be doing that in a moment. Just deploy a var, and there you go. That's the PaaS experience. It is the only Jakarta compatible PaaS that is fully managed Jakarta first-party PaaS on any major cloud platform. So Amazon does not have an equivalent. Alibaba doesn't have an equivalent. Google does not have an equivalent. Only Microsoft is decided to make the investment to have a fully managed experience for Jakarta developers via Azure App Service. So I will not be showing you any kind of slides at all. I have a zero slide presentation in the next 10 minutes or so. Here's what I would like to share with you, though. I would like to share with you the URL for this demo. So I'll be just doing a demo. And by the way, whatever I'm doing right now, a very truncated version, you can do yourself, right? So it is this GitHub URL that I just shared with you. It is designed to do just that. So you can go ahead and follow those steps and be able to do the demo in your own time. It's probably going to take you about, my estimate would be all said and done if you never used Azure before, probably about 4 to 5 hours. But you'll be able to get through the demo. The other thing that is in the GitHub URL is actually an extended version of this demo that I'm trying to do in about 10 minutes. Okay. Other thing I'm going to share with you really, really quickly is we actually just made some changes to this offering, JBoss API on Azure App Service. It is designed to basically accelerate adoption and make it as cheap as possible for you. Two key changes I'll mention here. One is that you can use this thing entirely for free. We have enabled it in the free tier. So you can do this sort of experimentation and trial. And the thing that I'll be demoing with for you today, which is JBoss API 8, which means that the application that I'll be shortly deploying is actually a Jakarta 10 application. Okay, and shortly, of course, we will support Jakarta 11 as soon as that comes along, and JBoss API supports it. But for now, Jakarta 10 application. Let me breeze through the demo again as quickly as I can. So the code is available. It's a Jakarta 10 application. You all know how that looks like. First thing I'm going to do is just do a quick Maven build of this application. MVN clean package. And of course, I'm hurrying up so I can't think. So all I'm doing is creating a package. And as you know, if it's a simple application as this, it's just going to create a war file. So there's a war file. Okay, so let's go ahead and go take a look at this war file. All right, and there's a war file. You can see jakartacafe.war. Now, in the background, I do have Wildfly running, the corresponding Wildfly version to JBoss API. I could have had JBoss API running, but I'm running Wildfly. So here's that. If I go into my browser, here's Wildfly running, as you can see. So I'm going to go ahead and do a local deployment just as just to show you that I'm moving from my desktop to the cloud. So in order to do that, all I really need to do is copy. Easiest to do that is just copy this file onto my Wildfly deployment. So I'm going to do that right here. So you can see the command line, hopefully well enough. I'm copying the war file onto the deployment directory of Wildfly. That's all that's going on here. So let me hit enter, and we will go to take a look at the Wildfly deployment happening. That's normal. I believe it's done now. So I'll go onto my web browser again and refresh it. It's nothing too fancy. I'm not going to show you too much of the application. It's just a simple CRUD. That's all it is. So running locally, which is not too terribly exciting. So I'm going to just kill Wildfly locally, but main point is we have it running on premise, if you will, on-prem. And then let's go back to our application. So next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to deploy this exact same application that I just deployed locally onto JBoss EAP on Azure App Service. So you can follow all the steps over here. For now, I've created everything for us. Here's the actual instance that is running. So literally there's a JBoss EAP instance that is running on the cloud. If I go and show you the configuration, which I will, here's that. So you can see I'm running Java 17 and I'm running JBoss EAP 8. Again, that's Jakarta 810 capable. Now, another thing I'm going to now do is actually log onto the log stream of this instance. So now I'm looking at the actual log stream of this running JBoss EAP instance. Now, how do I do the deployment? I can simply do the deployment through Maven as well. So it's simply So there's many different ways of doing a deployment. I'm doing the easiest thing, which is just deploying the application directly from using a Maven plugin. I already have the WAR up and running. I'm just going to use our Azure Web App plugin to do a remote deployment onto this running JBoss AP instance. So hitting enter. Okay, I'll describe what's going on in a moment. So it's just bootstrapping the deployment now. Hopefully everything will go well. Since it's a live demo, you can never really tell. Yeah, it's authenticated. It is deploying onto my Azure subscription. As you can see there, we should see the artifacts being deployed right now. So I have a Postgres jar file. I'm talking to a database. So I'm deploying the jar file now, and that'll be done momentarily. And then we're moving on to, there's a JBoss CLI command to actually deploy the data source. That's how you do the configuration changes to Wildfly on this managed paths. So that's what's going on now. We are deploying the Postgres module.xml. We're also deploying a startup script. You don't have to. It's a little bit easier, as you'll see when you look at the demo code yourself. And now we're deploying the WAR file. So this is again deploying onto the running JBoss EAP instance, and it is actually the deployment has actually started. So now let's go take a look at our console, and as you can see, basically we're doing the deployment right now. It will finish in just a moment. In fact, I'm going to increase the font size here a little bit so you can see it better. Yeah, the deployment is happening. There's the deployment root. Yeah, there it goes. Yeah, that's expected. Okay, actually the deployment is done. So I'm going to now show you the app running, basically deployed onto a JBoss EAP on App Service. So here's the endpoint URL. It's the public endpoint URL. I can just click on this. And here's the application running on Azure. It took less than 10 minutes. I was able to do the deployment. So that's about it. Hopefully you can see how easy it is to actually be as a Jakarta developer to use a PaaS experience. It's far removed from all of the configuration and all the stuff that you need to do on premise. Plus, I didn't get into it, but there's a lot of other really nice features in terms of a managed experience for Jakarta developers. So I think that's about it. I want to give back as much time as I can. So I'm going to hand it over to, I believe, Daichi next.
Thank you very much. Well, hello and welcome to JakartaOne Live Summit 2024. Good morning, evening to every joining us from around the world. I'm Daichi Aoshima from Fujitsu. Today, I will share insights on Fujitsu involvement and advancement with Jakarta and microprofile. We'll explore how these technologies are shaping our work and industry. I'm excited to dive into this topic, and I hope you'll find the insights we've gathered both informative and inspiring. I've been working for Fujitsu since 2017. For now, I'm in charge of technical sales for Java application platforms. As you may know, Fujitsu provides several Java-related products such as Java Application Server, one of the Jakarta compatible implementations. Fujitsu also provides a micro-profile compatible implementation called Launcher. Launched in 1998, Interstage initially focused on distributed systems using Colbert technology. It later evolved to support J2E technology, which significantly broadens the use of Java system across diverse industries in Japan, including government, finance, banking, manufacturing, telecommunications. Interstage has continually evolved, consistently integrating new standards and cutting-edge technologies. Our active participation in Java standardization through the JCP has been a key part of this journey. With the transition of Java EE technology to the Eclipse Foundation, Fujitsu has maintained its commitment to the forefront of software development. We now support Jakarta EE and microprofile in two flagship products, Interstage Application Server and Enterprise Application Platform. These products incorporate Jakarta EE 10, microprofile 6, and OpenJDK 17, showcasing our dedication to providing up-to-date and powerful solutions. We are also planning to release Jakarta 11 compatible product in the near future. Fujitsu is one of the strategic member of Jakarta E working group and corporate member of microprofile working group. With the vendor and Java user group, we build vendor-neutral Java ecosystem through these two working groups to ensure Java users can safely and compatibly use Jakarta E and microprofile technologies. This joins the adopting working group in August to contribute to high security supply chain technologies. It works to provide our customer with high quality to build Java runtime use these technologies. Which is also deeply involved in several Java-related open source communities. Active engagement spans across Jakarta EE, Eclipse Glassfish, Microprofile, and OpenJDK. We are proud to have several Fujitsu members serving as committers in this project. Our contribution have been pivotal in fostering the growth of Java ecosystem. By actively participating in this open source project, we are helping shape the direction of Java technologies, ensuring it remains robust, versatile, and fit for the demands of modern cloud-native applications. This involvement underscores our commitment not only to advancing our own products, but also to contribute to the broader technological communities. The Fujitsu Enterprise Application Server products are designed to meet a diverse range of needs, offering two distinct types of Java runtimes. The first type is dedicated to the existing enterprise mission-critical system. Many of these systems rely on the technology like Colva, SOAP, or EJB. These products enable our customer to modernize their application while minimizing the compatibility risks. The second type of runtime is tailored for newly created cloud-native applications. Here, Fujitsu provides a microprofile compatible implementation specifically optimized for cloud environments. This includes features like fast startup times, scalability, and enhanced observability. Such capabilities are crucial for maximizing the efficiency and effectiveness of cloud-native application, ensuring the leverage of full potential of cloud technologies. By offering these two runtime options, Fujitsu provides a comprehensive solution that bridges the gap between traditional enterprise system and modern cloud-native paradigm to meet the full spectrum of enterprise software needs. Interstage Application Server is designed for running the application using legacy technology such as Colva, SOAP, or EJB. Our platform not only ensure compatibility with such legacy technologies, but also facilitates their integration into modern infrastructure such as Azure or AWS. Through Jakarta EE modern APIs, this system can seamlessly communicate with cloud-native application, enabling smooth transition into the future of enterprise computing. The enterprise application platform is designed for use in cloud environments and support both Jakarta EE and micro-profile technologies. We provide the graphics-based Jakarta EE compatible implementation, which is good for migrating from the existing legacy Java EE application to the new Jakarta EE platform. This product is not just about compatibility. It represents our dedication to providing high-quality, commercial-grade solutions that meet the latest industry standards and client needs. This swift adaptation to Jakarta E10 underscores its agility and foresight in staying ahead of rapid evolving technology landscape, ensuring that our clients always have access to the most advanced and reliable solution available. Our micro-profile implementation launcher is well suited to building new cloud-native applications. Cloud-native applications are increasingly being run in container environments due to their scalability and efficiency. As a strategic trend, we have made the products available on the CREAIO repository. It allows for quick access to our software, streamlining the development and deployment cycle in container environment. I encourage anyone work with container-based application to explore these images on CREAIO and experience the ease of deployment. Which provides plenty of information about Java technology through blog and webinars. Unfortunately, these are all in Japanese, but please take a look if you are interested. As we wrap up, I want to re-emphasize its dedication to support both innovation and compatibility within our products. Our goal is to encourage Java developers to continue leveraging Jakarta EE and micro-profile technology, contributing to the expansive growth of the Java ecosystem. Throughout this presentation, we've discussed its historical contribution to Java, our active involvement in open source communities, and the versatility of our product offering. These aspects briefly demonstrate our commitment to advancing technology while ensuring seamless integration to our users. Looking ahead, which remains actively involved in the Eclipse project, and we will release Jakarta 11 compatible product early next year. We are excited about the future and invite you to join us on this journey by using our products, participating in open source projects, or simply staying informed about our advancement. Thank you for your time and interest in which endeavors in the Java world. That's all. Over to the next speaker.
Hello, everybody. I'm Emily Jiang from IBM. In this next 10 minutes, I'm going to talk about a new chapter for enterprise Java applications with the AI, which is IBM Watson-X Code Assistant. I'm a cloud-native architect, and also I'm a validation architect for IBM Watson-X Code Assistant for Java. According to International Data Corporation, actually, it's 83% of the business execs agree modernizing applications is very essential for their business strategy. However, only like 27 of them have started their modernized their application working flow, but the world is not stopping. And at the same time, there's a prediction, there's a 1 billion new applications will be developed by 2028. So as you know, as a developer, we need to maintain the existing application, modernize it, and also creating brand new applications. This is a lot. At the same time, that every release will create a tech debt. So there's a lot tasks waiting for us to basically complete. So that's why it's great. We are very excited to have GenAI help us. luckily, IBM Watson X code assistant comes to rescue. This allow us to code smarter, not harder. So this is great. So it's a kind of the IBM Watson X code assistant has a few different flavors. It has the individual, which you can use basically individual use for free. And also has the essential, basically the layer. So basically this is for production use. And then third one is the standard edition. This is what I'm going to focus on. And then also this is the on the in the cloud, and also there's the on-prem version as well. So for the individual, actually, you can use basically Olama to have the model basically downloaded locally you can use. So in the standard edition, basically it's powered by IBM LLM Granite 20B called Java Enterprise. So this is the model I have been working closely with IBM Research. So basically ensure this model has great knowledge on the JakartaOne macro profile and some like and a lot of Java features. So it's a true enterprise Java and standard Java expert. This all you need to do is basically install the plugin. So it's you use the VS Code like I am. So it's like you can directly download like basically install the Watson X code assistant for enterprise Java applications plugin. So which I'm going to basically demo shortly. So in my demo, I'm going to cover two categories. One is how Watson X code assistant to help you to modernize your Java applications. Then what about brand new applications? What Watson X code assistant can do for you? So with that, let me show my IDE. So this is app is running. Actually, this app is on the basically the WebSphere application like a server on the TWAS. And then I want to modernize to have it deployed to Liberty. So it's also is on Java 8. I want to upgrade to be Java 21. So all I did, I had this IDE already installed. So this I showed earlier. So Watson X code assistant for Java. Now I go back to my code and right click here. I have this basically the Watson X code assistant. I want to modernize to basically WebSphere Liberty. So this is kind of the automatically come up. So I can do analyze this application and then it will start and analyze. And then here is the kind of the dialog. I know it's on the WebSphere application server traditional. I want to move to WebSphere Liberty. At the same time is in the POM, I know it's Java 8. Now I want it to run on Java 21. And then I click build and analyze. So basically it will work out the plan for this migration. And then for moving from a WebSphere application server to Liberty, and also is for Java 8.21. At the same time, prepare for the kind of the cloud deployment. So I can also include the container file, and then I will see proceed. And then it will work out what kind of code changes needed. And it has basically three categories. Basically, we'll say what is the automatic fix. So it has the 6 automatic fix. Like this is basically the usage of some APIs no longer in WebSphere Liberty, and how to work out a server name on Liberty and avoid to use the duplicate APIs. And also for the Java kind of upgrade. And then I just saw it's automatically have the fix. Let me run the automatic fix. And then if it's all goes well, as you can see, it's kind of all the green ticks. And then to verify it, I can say rebuild and refresh. And then if it's kind of all kind of accepted, it will basically turn this to 0. See, it's all become 0, all accepted. As you can see here, you can already see the changes. So the next thing is that this is actually the automatic fix was done by the basically rewrite recipes. This kind of the all the basically this is all automatic. And the next one is assisted fix. This is done by LLM. I don't have time to go through all the categories, so this is 3 LLM can fix it. So let's choose a Java upgrade one. So basically this is the kind of modernized to Liberty. This is the kind of the WebSphere servlet API superseded by the servlet 3 that has changed. And the other thing is basically avoid use thread or stop. So it's the rule, and then is kind of the thread or suspend. And then is there's one occurrence is in this file. So if I click that, so this file, it has the basically ID already popped up. It said, okay, it's not, you shouldn't use it. And then it will suggest basically say choose the entire class. Let me choose that. And then click help me. So here is basically the kind of the what is next code assistant create a prompt and send it to the LLM, which is the Granite 20B like code Java Enterprise. And then this LLM will directly do the code suggestions. And then we'll go through basically and we display in the chat. And then is the kind of the provide instructions as well. So as you can see here, like basically it tell you which line and got the steps as well. Now, as you can see, the LLM come back and with the kind of suggestions, you can directly copy the suggestions. Let me go to the top. So you can copy this and directly basically paste this. You can save that because it's kind of can save that. As you can see, the thread dot close has been removed. So removed. So now it's kind of I know I have done that one. If I kind of rebuild and refresh, I should see 2 instead of 3. So basically, is as you can see here, is already turned into the 10 changes. So here is automatically become 2, and then you can see the different changes. Here is kind of the all the different changes what I have done earlier. So this is kind of the quick demo about how to modernize your applications with LLM. And the other thing is kind of the what if you create a brand new applications. So it's prior to this one. So I have basically used the Open Liberty Starter to create basically the application. Now is just I have this one Jakarta kind of the application. Now if I do for example, I kind of create a hello world. Java. Now I don't want to code it myself. I can just directly say a Jakarta RESTful web services. I will say get to return hello JakartaOne live stream 2024. And then I will just say, and generate code for me. So as you can see here, it's automatically generate some code for me. So obviously here is kind of the did the endpoint. I can see, okay, rename that. And here can put that. So I can save that. And because it's running already, as you can see, this endpoint automatically popped up. I can try it out. I can execute. It says Hello World JakartaOne live stream 2024. So as you can see, is I don't need to type this anymore. It's pretty much you can directly have the what's next code assistant to generate for you. So that's pretty much conclude my today's session. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. This is Lyons. Let me share my screen. I'm here today to talk about Oracle and our participation in JakartaOne and how we're using that in our products. I manage product management for the Oracle Enterprise Cloud Native Java line. Some of the elements of my presentation involve forward-looking materials, so there's a standard Oracle Safe Harbor statement. Regarding Oracle's participation in the JakartaOne process, we're really pleased with the way JakartaOne is developed and flourished. This effort started many years ago when Oracle and other members of the community agreed to create JakartaOne, and Oracle donated specs, implementations, and the TCKs. We've remained a contributor to JakartaOne and MicroProfile, and we're really happy that the process is open, it's vendor neutral, and it's successful, and as you can see by the JakartaOne 11 release, which is imminent. Just a brief overview of our product line. Oracle Enterprise Cloud Native Java consists of Oracle WebLogic Server. This is our JakartaOne application server, which is used by many customers throughout industries worldwide, can be deployed on premises and in the cloud, and we continue to deliver new releases of it. We also deliver WebLogic Server for OCI. This is an offering of WebLogic Server to easily configure WebLogic configurations and deploy applications in Oracle Cloud. WebLogic Server for OCI supports multiple versions of WebLogic Server, including the latest version, WebLogic 14.1.1, and we'll be supporting new versions of WebLogic going forward. Our product line also includes Helidon. Helidon is Oracle's Java microservices framework, which can be used to build lightweight applications using Java, using microservices-based patterns. And it supports both JakartaOne Core Profile 10 and MicroProfile 6.1. And finally, our product line includes Oracle Coherence, which is an in-memory data grid product, which is most commonly used for performing distributed caching for applications, which might include WebLogic applications, Helidon applications, or applications using any runtime that need to use a distributed cache. Coherence also provides for processing in a distributed in-memory grid of Java processes. Coherence is largely supported or developed now in open source using Coherence Community Edition, and can be used with a variety of JakartaOne compatible implementations or MicroProfile compatible implementations. And using this set of products, you can build applications using standards with traditional deployment models, using full JakartaOne platform, using microservices in the cloud, on premises, etc. So our product line provides you lots of options for bringing your applications into the future. Just to drill down on Helidon a little bit, Helidon 4 is the current release of Helidon. It's been available for some time now. It's the first microservices framework built from the ground up using the virtual threading model delivered in Java 21. So we worked really closely with the Java team to build an environment which provides the throughput associated with reactive programming, but with the simplicity of a blocking programming style used taking advantage of virtual threads. And so within Helidon, we built it from the ground up using virtual thread support instead of retrofitting virtual threads onto existing frameworks, which is most commonly done with other frameworks. So Helidon can be used to provide excellent performance in your Java microservices deployments with predictable latency. As I said, Helidon supports MicroProfile 6.1 and Jakarta EE10 core profile today. And we fully expect to update Helidon going forward to support new versions of the MicroProfile and Jakarta EE core profile specifications. We're also on the cusp of delivering a new release of WebLogic Server in Coherence, WebLogic Server in Coherence 14.1.2. I see on this slide, we're planning on delivering this in calendar year 2024. So if I look at my watch, that is coming very soon. WebLogic Server and Coherence 14.1.2 will be part of the overall Fusion middleware 14.1.2 release. The Oracle Fusion middleware product line is built on WebLogic Server and Coherence, and will continue to be going forward. Oracle applications which are built on WebLogic Server and Coherence and Fusion middleware will leverage this new release, as well as many Oracle cloud services that use these technologies. WebLogic 14.1.2 will support Java 17 and 21, will support Jakarta E8 for compatibility with WebLogic 14.1.1 applications, and it includes a variety of new features and capabilities. We will also be delivering a new release of Oracle Coherence 14.1.2, which inherits new feature capabilities delivered in the open source in Coherence Community Edition. We also have announced in our roadmap a strategic direction to deliver a new release of WebLogic and Coherence 15.1.1 next calendar year. We expect to deliver beta releases of this technology very early in calendar year 2025. This release of WebLogic and Coherence will support Java 17, Java 21, Jakarta E9.1 to take advantage of use of the Jakarta namespace. We'll provide upgrade tooling to enable users to upgrade their existing applications readily to WebLogic and Coherence 15.1.1. We'll provide improvements for simplifying securing WebLogic and Coherence applications. We'll continue to support running WebLogic and Coherence in containers, in Kubernetes, and in the cloud, and we'll provide optimizations for integration of your WebLogic and Coherence applications with Oracle Cloud. So together, these products enable you a great deal of architectural flexibility in terms of how you deploy your applications today and how you will evolve them in the future at the pace that you choose. Many of our customers are deployed today on physical machines or virtual machines on premises using WebLogic and/or Coherence. Helidon provides an opportunity for microservices-based deployments and extension to your current applications. We have many customers in production today running these technologies on Kubernetes, on premises, as well as customers who have moved their applications to either physical machines or VMs running in the cloud, either on Oracle Cloud or other clouds like Azure and Amazon Web Services. And we also support running those applications in the cloud in Kubernetes. So using our technologies, you can take your deployments from where they're running today to new microservices-based environments, to new deployment architectures in the cloud or in a combination of on-premises or cloud deployments using proven productized technology fully supported by Oracle, and supporting JakartaOne and microprofile technologies. So that's a brief overview of what Oracle is doing today in this space. I will stop sharing and turn it over to Louise.
I am sharing. So I'll be speaking to you. Thank you. Brilliant. Okay, so my name's Louise Castens. I'm Senior Product Manager at Payara. And this is the second session today, but today I will be talking to you a little about our products and our product outlook for 2025. So for those of you who missed my session earlier, I just briefly wanted to remind everybody what our product suite is at Payara, and that we fulfill key developer use cases with our different product versions. So our Payara Micro is the core application kernel, and that is for mission critical production systems and most suited to IoT edge and containers. Our server is the full server instance where we configure, manage, and monitor multiple instances of Payara Micro for scale and resilience. And this is suited more to bare metal and virtualization. And I just want to answer a question that came up in the earlier session about what we mean exactly with bare metal here. So bare metal back in the day, of course, servers used to be just run on computers themselves. In this instance now, of course, that barely happens anymore. So we refer this to simply downloading Payara on the virtual server. So whereas Kubernetes and Docker, etc., are extractions, this is the most basic way. It can also refer to there not being an operating system between the hardware and the virtualization layer. So that was bare metal. And then, of course, we also support virtualization with the server. And then finally, our cloud product suite. So this is the next generation of our cloud application runtimes with one-click deployment, and that supports Kubernetes and cloud deployments. And rather than focusing on exact roadmaps, we'll talk about strategic themes across our products in 2025. So first and foremostly is supporting Jakarta EE11. So in 25, we'll be releasing our Payara Server 7, and we'll be supporting Jakarta EE with the community release in Q1, and the enterprise release will follow it in Q2. Within those releases, we will be supporting the new Jakarta Data API and also Eclipse Krazo or Krazo, depending on how you want to pronounce it, as the Jakarta MVC. In the early part of the year, we'll also be providing support for MicroProfile 7, and we'll be starting on Jakarta EE12 already. The reason for this is, although it's not due until 2026, we want to leave as much time as possible for it. We also plan to make many more contributions than we have been doing in the past, because we find Jakarta EE important, and so it will be one of our strategic themes next year. Another really important point is, as we discussed earlier, and we've probably talked about a lot today, is with new legislation coming in place, we want to make sure that we position ourselves well for our customers. So we want to become a CRA compliant platform. We'll be doing that through our enterprise products mainly. And we have become a member of the Open Regulatory Compliance Eclipse Foundation Working Group, which is the newest working group that has been created. And the idea behind that is that we want to support our customers in navigating this increasingly complicated landscape and adhering to new regulatory frameworks, primarily the Cyber Resilience Act, but there's also other pieces of legislation coming into place, like the EUAI and several data sovereignty measures across the globe. So once this working group has defined what is required, the idea is that eventually there will be some sort of a certification, and we do want to become certified. But not only do we want to be compliant as Payara and our Payara server and help our customers be compliant, but we also want to make sure that our third-party integrations are all compliant. We've also noticed there is a tendency for our customers to linger on slightly older versions of Jakarta EE. There have been less of them that are remaining on the Java 8 space in Payara 4. But we have come out with a new support model. So Enterprise 4 was entering end of life in Q1 next year. But we have now got a new service offering where we offer lifetime support for those companies who have not been able to migrate to Enterprise 5 yet. And so we'll be providing some support for them in a slightly longer time frame. We've also similarly decided that obviously Payara 5 is Jakarta EE8. There are companies that are struggling with the upgrade to EE10. And as such, we have decided to extend feature supports on Payara 5 for a longer period. So again, this was going to be entering into the extended support lifecycle model, but now we'll be supporting features for a bit longer. And because the older the versions you use, the more important it is to ensure stability and security, there will be an observability feature, which we won't be calling that, but I will be talking about that a little bit more, which will help to basically monitor the applications that are on older versions to make sure that they are secure and stable. Speaking of which, the observability theme is going to be quite important for Payara next year. So we foresee this being an enterprise product. We will be releasing iteratively to make sure that we release value as soon as possible. The idea is to give you application visibility across servers and clouds, as well as different collectors and containers, so you can connect it to any Payara server or cloud, so wherever your applications are running. We want to provide a management console, which is simplified, which will give you overview of all your applications regardless of the instance they're running on. And we'll be providing centralized real-time visibility into those applications with monitoring and logging capabilities. One of the aspects of this as well is that whenever we do identify a problem, we want to be able to allow you to drill down into that to analyze the root cause of the issue and help you resolve that sooner. We will not be basically recreating the wheel. Of course, we know there's a lot of very useful information out there already. So we'll be allowing our customers to configure the data sources they wish to integrate, as well as integrating with third-party data sources like Datadog or Ycrasher or other platforms. And as part of the offering, we also want to make alerts configurable, like the security alerts and notifications on different channels to give you as much flexibility to solve your problems as quickly as possible. So another theme is this was slightly delayed from 2024 because of the work we were doing on Jakarta 11. So we'll be picking this up in 2025, which is ensuring that Payara remains competitive in both startup and deployment times. And because of that, we will be rolling out CRU and crack support as already now, and AWS Snap Start, as well as other configuration optimizations. And we also plan to release a Payara Nano, which is basically a very slimmed down version of the server on rest, which will have practically scaled to zero and therefore very quick startup times. So very important for us to make sure that the products remain very performant. And one of the most exciting areas for Payara is our Payara Cloud product. So as some of you may be aware, we have a platform as a service option already, which is quite innovative. It's a one-click deployment solution where you simply have to bring your WAR file and you simply have to deploy and configure, and we've automated all the other steps for the developer. So while we continue to build that out, our main objective for next year is providing a new cloud enterprise product, which will actually be on our customers' infrastructure. The idea is for it to be Kubernetes native. It'll be a microservices deployment platform. We want to support different cloud versions, so AWS, Azure, GCP, or whatever else our customers want to be using. And the idea is that we support deployment of Java applications beyond Jakarta EE. Similarly, because we are offering this and we do realize there will be enterprise customers possibly using server as well as cloud, we will be providing observability on this new product as well. And in the meantime, we will continue to build out our platform as a service product. So we currently support Azure. We will be providing AWS regions first in beta in the early part of the year. We also have a hybrid solution where basically it is on our infrastructure in terms of billing and subscription, but you will be able to deploy to a customer managed region on Azure or AWS, which will be fully like a private cloud solution. So it is a bit of a hybrid that will be coming in 2025. And similarly, we'll be providing scale to zero capabilities there, as well as Quarkus application deployment, which we're quite near completing already.